and give us an opening statement.
Sure. This is Emma Clark to my right, and senior. And this is Tierra Thompson, a sophomore to my left. Just really excited, happy for these kids. They worked hard, found a way to win. Just really proud of them.
Coach, I guess $1 million question is, what do you talk about at halftime there that changed so much?
Halftime we talked about rebounding. I thought we'd done a good job in the first half, but we knew that's what was going to take to close us out. I felt like we got some good position and maybe didn't get some calls in the first little bit, but then we fought through that, stayed gritty. We knew we had to take 12 out the lane, make sure she got one and done, got down the court. We needed our game, run a little bit more transition than what we've been running. So,
for the players, was there anything first half there that presented difficulties for you all with kind of how physical their defense was?
I feel like their defense was very good. They were very tough. They were very quick. And it really pushed us when we were like, okay, it's time to go. So I feel like once we had that moment of, okay, let's go, we were able to really find their tendencies within their defense and work around them to score more.
I would say in the beginning we was kind of playing their game, and towards we settled down, played our game, and what we do best.
You guys didn't take the lead to the third quarter. For the players, once you got in front, was there like a relief? Like, I really more comfortable we can play our style. Did you feel a change in momentum, or even the way you played once you guys got in front?
I did. I had been waiting for West Rand to be up the entire game. I was looking, and then we finally got it, and I was like, all right, like it's over. Like I knew right then we were gonna make a run because I know my teammates, and once we hit that point, we were good to go.
Yeah, I agree.
Coach, what can you say about your team to make that run? I mean, like I said, once you guys took the lead, it's like a whole different ball game. What can you say about your
well, I told them in that one time, I said, get the lead, keep it. Don't give it back. Get the lead, keep it. And once they got ahead, this team does an incredibly good job at handling the ball, using the clock to our advantage. And then once we get extended defense, we can really attack, and that's kind of our game. And we were able to do that, get some good looks, some easy baskets, cut to the basket, something we weren't doing early on. Our guards attacking, and everybody else cutting and finishing. We also did finish better in the beginning of the game too. But they settled in and made some big baskets.
And right here next to me, I have my shooting guard, Amia Brown. She's a sophomore. Next to her, I have our point guard, Brianna Roach. She's a junior. And on the end, we have our lone senior, Rebecca Cotton. I'm super proud of these girls. We did some special things this year. I just was talking to them in the locker room. It didn't end how we wanted it to win, but I'm super proud of them. This group this year, everyone we lost to either won the state championship or lost in the state championship. We had a really tough non-conference schedule this year that I think allowed us to get to this spot. I don't think the moment was too big for us, just a couple of loose balls didn't go our way, things like that. But I told them there's nothing to hold their head down about, and I told them we will be back. We will be back.
Questions?
Well, Coach, can you elaborate on just coming back? I mean, you have a young roster.
Yes, you know, our core, we're definitely going to miss Rebecca Cotton, but for most of our season, we started 3 freshmen, a sophomore, and a junior, with the first person coming off the bench also being a freshman. So this is a hungry group, and I'm already excited for what we're about to do in this offseason. Like, I'm super excited. They got a little bit of taste of it, and next year we're going to come back and finish it up.
Coach, you could see the first half, kind of the pride and emotion on your face as you saw your girls out there, you know, executing so well in that first half.
Yes.
You know, you really build this team around putting a lot of trust in these players' hands. What was that feeling like to just see them on that stage and early on just being able to play their game?
Yes, that's big. All year I've been trying to make sure I didn't make them robotic. Again, I don't want you to learn how to play for me. I want you to learn how to play for any college coach that comes in the gym. And so I put a lot of trust in them. We have a lot of communication back and forth what our game plan is going to be. And to see them execute, that showed that the work they've been putting in is showing. Again, you know, sometimes in the game of life you come up short, but I told them what defines you is what you do after a loss. So I'm already excited for what we're going to do next.
For Brianna and Amia, was there a certain moment or just a point of this game that you think you're going to take away and really use as fuel for what's to come in the next couple of years? So from this experience, what are you going to take that you think is going to benefit you and your teammates that return next year? What lessons did you learn?
I'm gonna say the lessons that I learned was that I can't do it on my own. As to, I have to use my team like we've been doing all season. So I can't just automatically just turn to something new. Because that messes up the rotation and what we got going on. So I learned that I can't do it on my own. I can't be the hero in certain scenarios.
I would say always trust each other, because I know in the beginning of the season we had those moments where we would all try to like be the hero, and that cost us a couple of games. But I feel like we're doing a lot better job of just trusting each other and making extra passes and doing those extra things to set each other up.
Coach, second half there, what was it that West Rowan was doing that could turn the tide?
They got more rebounds. I'm looking at the stat sheet right now. They out-rebounded us by 18, and that matters. The team that wins the turnover battle and the rebound award typically comes out on top. We won the turnover battle, but they had a lot of costly rebounds and putbacks that hurt us. We had a couple of times where I thought we were going to go on a little run. We did a pretty good job with our press, but then we make one little mistake, and I think that's the big thing. You got to do the little things right in order to win those big games, and congratulations to West Rowan. They did the little things just a little bit better than us tonight.